Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vitvaram. Sadgurum Brahma Vitvaram. Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham. Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaityakena. Yopakarotam Pravaram Munina. Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in today's class. Let's begin. It's been a long break. Some of the other excuse. Bhagavad Saptah happened. Shivratri happened. And sickness also happened. So all the excuses came up one after another. Resultant is the break in the class. So let's offer prayers that there be no more breaks in the class. And to continuity of the class, we need grace, that one must realize. Because if we meet after 3 weeks, what we have done so nicely 3 weeks ago is like starting from beginning, and again that engine needs to, more work to pull everybody and go. So let's pray to Lord that till this course finishes, let's not have any breaks. So instead of me explaining things, what we will do is we all will explain what it is. What is this?
Kupi.
Kupi. Kupi is Strilinga or Pullinga?
Strilinga.
Strilinga.
Ikaranta Strilinga. So now what I'm going to do is, so this is Kupi. How I'm going to say? Put mine on
Esha Kupi.
Very good. But I'm just going to spotlight my video and keep so that it doesn't miss. So fantastic. So this is Kupi. So Kupi. And this is Esha, Sharanya said, right? Very good. Now, if it was 2 bottles, then what I should say?
Sa Kupi.
Ete Kupi.
Ete.
Etau Kupi. Kupi.
Etaha.
Etau.
Etaha.
Ete kupyo.
Ete Kupyo.
Ete.
Etahu.
Kupyo. Kupyo.
Piao. Etaha.
Kupi only, sorry. Kupyo. Then many?
Etaha.
Kupyaha.
Etaha Kupyaha.
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 Yeah.
Kupyaha. Not pyaha. Kupyaha. Good. So first test everybody passed. Okay, fine. Let me see what else is there. What is this?
Pushpam.
Pushpam.
So how is the question? How should I have asked?
Etat
Kim.
Etat kim.
Etat kim. And for Kupi, how should I have asked?
Esha.
Esha.
Esha ka.
Ah.
Very
Eshaka.
good. Very good. Eshaka should have been the question over here. And over here, now the question is Etat kim. So now answer. Etat kim.
Etat Pushpam.
Etat pushpam. Okay, next.
Ete.
Dvivachan.
Ete.
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 Pushpe.
Ete pushpe. Very good. Oops.
Etani.
Etani
तानि पुष्पाणि
pushpani.
Etani pushpani.
Because sh is coming over there, we have to make it na.
Ano.
Pushpani. Because the sh is coming, right?
Yeah.
So etani pushpani. Very good. Second test, everybody has passed. I'm happy. What is the question I should ask?
एषः कः
Correct. Yes, correct. Eshaha kaha.
Yeshaha kaha.
Eshaha kaha.
KMS, which is right after this call, and then I'll send the communication to everyone. Okay? In order
Wow.
to let them
Wow. Please
By
mute
the line,
yourself.
Shilpa, do you know
Mute
if,
yourself.
IMS is,
Shilpa Agarwal.
available right now?
Shilpa Agarwal, mute yourself. Wow. Wow. That is not accepted at all. So we are sitting in the class and doing our personal things and not in the class also and disturbing others also. Very good. Okay. Now, Eshaha kaha.
चषकः
Perfect. Eshaha chashaka.
चषकः
Eshaha chashaka.
Etau.
चषकौ एतौ चषकौ
Etau
Very,
shashakau.
very good. Then,
एते चषकौ
Ete. Eta.
एते चषकाः
ete chashakaha. Okay. So far, so good. All have passed. So from this, we should be able to do other words also. Okay. This is one part of the story that we had done. Other part of the story. Other part of the story was with the verbs. With the verbs, let's start patha dhatu. Patha, what did we do?
Patati.
अहं
Patati.
पठामि
Patami.
Sorry. Pathati. Who is pathati?
प्रथमपुरुष
Pratham purush.
Saha patati.
Saha patati.
Saha pathati. Very good. Saha pathati.
त्वं पठसि
No, now complete the dvivachan and the bahuvachan. Saha
Tau
pathati.
pathatah.
Tau
Tau
patatah.
patatah.
Pathatha.
ते पठते
Te patanti.
Ete pathanti.
पठन्ति
Te pathanti. Very good. Then,
Tvam pathasi.
Tvam
Tvam.
patasi.
त्वं पठसि
correct. Tvam pathasi.
Yuvam
Yuvam patatah.
पठत्
Yuvam pathatah.
यूयं पठथ
Yuyam pathatha.
Patat.
Very good. Next.
Aham pathami.
पठामि
Very good. Aham pathami.
Avam
Avam
pathavah.
Pathavaha. Very good. Then
Vayam
Ayam
patamah.
pathamah.
Vayam pathamaha. Very happy. Nobody has forgotten. I am past, that means. So in the first line, we have done saha, taute. Second line, we did
त्वं
tvam,
युवां
yuvam,
यूयं
yuyam.
Yuyam.
Third
Aham.
line, we did
Avam. Vayam.
ava, vayam. Fantastic. I'm so proud of all of you. Nobody has forgotten. So in this saha taute, it can be sa te taha also. It can be eshaha, etau, ete also. It can be esha, ete taha also. It can be balakaha, balakau, balakaha also. It can be mitram, mitre, mitrani also. Whoever, third person. But this will never change. This will always remain tvam, yuvam, yuyam, aham, avam, vayam. First person, second person, third person, there are changes happening. Uttam Purush, Madhyam Purush, nothing happens. All clear so far?
Yes.
Anybody who is not on this page, anybody who has not understood this, anybody who still has a doubt? Okay, now let me say, this is Thalika. So which linga?
Strilinga.
Strilinga.
So what?
Strilinga.
So what will be for 2 plates?
Te.
Ete.
Ete.
Thalinge.
Ete.
Thalike.
Thalike.
And many plates?
It is
Etaha.
Taha.
Etaha.
Talinga.
Sthali. No linga. Sthalika. Sthalike. Sthalikaha. No na sound is there. Sthalikaha. Very good. Mapika. Mapike.
Strilinga.
Mapika. Correct. Strilinga. Mapikaha. Very good. Petika.
Strilinga.
Strilinga.
Petikaha. Mala.
Mala.
Strilinga.
Male.
Mala.
Malaha. Very good. Very good. Very good. Lekhani.
Lekhanyau.
Lekhanyaha.
Very good. Very good. Deepaha.
Deepe.
Deepe. Deepaha.
Deepaha. Very good. Upanetram.
Upanetre.
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 Upanetrani.
Prani.
Very good. Chamasaha.
Pulling.
Chamasau. Chamasaha.
Chamasaha. Chamasau. Chamasaha. Churika.
Churike.
Churike.
Aha.
Churikaha.
Ghati.
Khatyau.
Ghatyau.
Ghatyau. Ghatyaha.
Ghatyaha. Ghatyaha, no? Ghatyaha. Ghatyaha.
Ghatyaha.
Very good, very good. Karadipaha. Karadipaha.
Karadipau. Karadipaha.
Very good. Ankani.
Ankanya.
Ankanyau.
Ankanyaha.
Syutaha. Syutaha.
Syutau.
Syutau.
Syutaha.
Bag. Syutaha. Syutau. Syutaha. Dhana. Dhana syutaha.
Dhanasyutau. Dhanasyutaha.
Dhanasyutau. Dhanasyutaha. Dhanasyutau. Dhanamasti va. Dhanam nasti. Dhanasyutaha. Dhanamasti. Na dhanam nasti. Na dhanamasti. Kopi. Jalamasti va.
Asti.
Asti.
Am jalamasti. No, not to forget. Okay, excellent. This class has made me very proud. So I'm going to go for the next lesson.
Teacher, I have one quick question. Can I ask?
Yes, please. Yes, ask.
Okay. So regarding masculine, correct? You have eshaha, etau, ete, correct? But when we were picking up the masculine items that you just mentioned, we were not saying te. We were saying like balkaha rather than saying balke.
Correct. For plural, that is how it is. So it won't be balake. It is ete balakaha, ete chashakaha.
Okay.
So the word is over here, tad word. So tad word is a etad word, dakaranta pullinga, and the other ones are akaranta pullinga. So for the dakaranta pullinga, the word will be eshaha, etau, ete. Dakaranta pullinga, tad shabda. So tad shabda, dakaranta, it is like this. Sorry, etad shabda. Etad or tad, both. So saha tau te also, or eshaha etau ete also. But these are akaranta, chashakaha and all. Like chashaka is the word, deva is the word. Sorry, not with the halanta. Deva is the word, Rama is the word. So they will not follow the karanta's rule.
Okay, so we need to remember which one is which, like whether it's a tad or without tad.
So even if it is tad or etad, both are saha tau te and eshaha etau ete.
Okay.
So none of the etad or tad are having aha ascending for the pullinga.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Any more questions? Good. So now, whenever this third person singular ending verb you see, and if it is having like this ti ending, then we call it parasmaipadi. But always, excuse me, if I cough anytime, I'm going to mute. If I've gone on mute or cam is off, just excuse me. I might have a bout of cough, which is still persisting. So we have to remember that always it won't be pathati ending, ti ending. So there will be something a ending also. So we are going to see those verbs today. So the moment we see that a ending, third person singular, the pratham purush ekvachan, then we have to say, oh, okay, so this is the Atmanepad category. So today we are going to see some verbs which are, oh, I should have taken a picture, or you all are very thorough now.
We all thorough.
Yeah, thorough. Okay, I'm so proud. So proud. Okay, so now we are going to see Atmanepad. In that, the first word which we will take, the dhatu which we are going to take is Vanda dhatu. Vanda dhatu is to bow down. Okay, so the dhatu will go like Vandate, Vandete, Vandete. So Vandante. Vandate, Vandete, Vandante, Vandase, Vandethe, Vandadhve, Vande, Vandavahe, Vandamahe. So we all know this word, right? Vande Mataram. We have heard. So I bow down. Aham Vande. So when we see that dhatu, this is our first person, Uttam Purush Ekvachan, Vande. So it is Aham Vande. Vandate, Vandete, Vandante, Vandase, Vandethe, Vandadhve, Vande, Vandavahe, Vandamahe. Okay. So now we will see some examples which we can remember, or we should be able to practice or know. So if I say Vrukshaha Kampate means what?
Trees having
Trees are moving.
He's shaking.
Trees are shaking or moving. Yeah, shaking, moving. Sakampate. Sakampa is the dhatu over there. Now, if I have to say, so this is one tree is shaking. If many trees are shaking, then what I will say?
Vriksha.
Kampeshete.
Vrikshau.
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 Not two. Many
Two.
trees.
Vrikshaha.
Many.
Vrikshaha.
Vrikshan.
Vrikshaha.
Vrikshaha. Correct.
Kampante. Kampante.
Kampante. Correct. Vrikshaha kampante. Okay. Two trees are shaking.
Vrikshau kampete.
Very good.
Kampante.
Kampete. Vrikshaha kampate. Vrikshau kampete. Vrikshaha kampante. Am I not audible? Aarti Saha? For others, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Okay, fine. Now let's take another word. So now you can put, so this was your first verb. This is your second verb that you are going to put in your list. So whenever this kampa word comes, vanda word will come. Now you should not have a doubt. Oh, is it vandati? You know, we never say vandati. We don't say vandami. It's always vande. So you have to say it many times so that it registers in your mind. Because our usage of language not being Sanskrit, we will not know it until we start using it. So till then we will have to, whenever we get a new verb, we have to just conjugate it like this so that it remains in our mind. Okay, now I'll give you a third word. Third verb is bhasha. So bhasha, saha bhashate. Now you make all the formations. How would you like to make? Let me know. Who wants to try? We'll do one person by one person. You can raise your hand. Who wants to try? Okay, Sharanya, start. Do all the forms of that. Oops. Yes, go ahead.
Saha bhashante.
Saha bhashate. Then you have to do.
Ante, I don't know.
Huh? You know it. Saha bhashate. Saha then? Tau?
Tau bhashete.
Very good. Huh? Then?
Te bhashante.
What you say then you don't know. You know that I know you know. Okay, go ahead. Then
Auntie, for that I don't know, auntie.
no, you know. You don't say don't know. You know it. Tvam.
Tvam bhashate. Bhashate.
Bhashase. Tvam bhashase.
Yuvam bhashethe.
What you don't know then?
Yuyam
Hmm.
bhashat.
Bhasha.
Dve.
Bhashadve. You know it. Then
Aham bhashade.
aham.
Bhashate.
Vande. Vanda. Vande. Bhasha.
Bhashe.
Aham. Very good. You know it. Aham bhashe. Avam.
Avam bhashan vahe.
Vanda. Vandavahe. Bhasha.
Bhashavahe.
Avam bhashavahe.
Vayam bhashamahe.
Very good. What you don't know then? You did everything. Now you just say all the verbs like this. Vandate, vandete, vandante. Like that. You do all the 9 conjugations. Bhashate.
Bhashate. भाषेते भाषन्ते भाषसे
Let the bha come. Let the bha come nicely.
भाषसे भाषेते भाद्वे
Bhashad.
भाषद्वे
Very good.
भाषे भाषावहे भाषामहे.
Awesome. Simply saying I don't know before starting only I don't know. Okay, Shreyas. Shreyas, for you, we will give you the word Spardha word. Spardha means to compete.
Spardha.
Spardha.
Hmm.
Spardhate. Spardhete. Spardhante. Spardhase. Spardhete. Spardhadve.
Very good.
Spardhe. Spardhavahe. Spardhamahe.
Excellent. And how you will use these over there?
Okay.
Who is doing the action over here?
Aham. I.
Aham
Aham
spardhe.
spardhe. Avam spardhavahe. Vayam spardhamahe.
Tvam.
Tvam spardhase. Yuvam spardhethe. Yuyam spardhadve.
Saha.
Saha spardhate. Tau spardhete. Te spardhante.
Very good. Who else wants to try? I don't see any hands up. Please raise your hands.
Yes, I.
Who? Okay, Shardaji. Shardaji, for you, the word is Kshama. Kshama is to forgive.
Varshaji, children are giving us a complex, at least me.
Good. So there will be now something to do and something to prove that it is easy and it's not complicated. Like Sharanya said, she doesn't know, but I didn't answer. She only answered it. Correct. Let's do. Okay, Shardaji, Kshama, to forgive.
Kshamate. Tau kshamete. Te kshamante. Right. Next. Tvam kshamase. Yuvam kshamethe. Yuyam kshamadve.
Very good.
Aham kshame. Avam kshamavahe. Vayam kshamamahe.
Very good. Vayam kshamaamahe. Excellent. Pankajji, you want to answer?
Yes, let me give a try.
Okay. Okay, Pankajji. So for you, I'll give you the word Saha. Saha is to tolerate.
Saha. Okay. So it should be sahate.
So Saha sahate.
Yeah. Sahete.
Tau sahete.
Okay. Sa sahete. Tau sahete. Te sahente.
Very good.
Okay. This is tvam. Tvam sahase. Yuvam sahete. Yuyam sahadve. Aham sahe. Avam sahavahe. Yuyam, not Yuyam, sorry. Vayam sahamahe.
Awesome. Perfect. Padma, next word. So for you, I'll give you the word Alok. It's a suffix a for the loka. So we will take it alok.
Saha aloke.
Saha alok.
Oh, alokate. Saha tau alokete. Tau te alokante.
Very good.
Tvam alokase.
Very good.
Yuvam alokethe. Yuyam alokadve.
Very good.
Aham. Okay. Aham aloke. Aham yuvam alokavahe.
Aham avam.
Avam alokavahe. Vayam alokamahe.
Very good. Very good. Then Lata Karthik.
Sorry, what is
Lata,
Alo?
to see around. Watching, to see. Okay. Whom I said Lata Karthik. Now we'll take one more. Yacha.
I'll
Yacha
try
means
Varsha.
to. Yeah. Yacha means to ask or to beg.
It will be Saha Yachate. Saha Yachate. Tau Yachete. Te Yachante.
Very good.
Tvam Yachase.
Very good.
Yuvam Yachethe.
Very good.
Yuyam Yachadve.
Very good.
Aham Yachade. Sorry. It will be Yache. Aham Yache.
Very good.
Avam Yacha Vahe.
Yacha vahe.
Yeah. Avam Yacha Vahe. Vayam Yacha Mahe.
Very good. Well done. Okay, Dharini ji. For you, I'll give what verb? I'll give you more the word. It comes in our Upanishads also many times. More the.
Moda.
Moda means to be happy.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll try. Saha mode. Saha modate. Tau modante.
Tau?
Modete.
Correct.
Te modante.
Very good.
Tvam tam modase.
Correct.
Yuvam modethe.
Very good.
Yuyam modathve.
Very good.
Aham mode. Avam modadve.
Modavahe.
Modavahe. Avam modavahe. Vayam modamahe.
Very good. Perfect. Moda, to be happy. Okay, only one more hand. Saranya wants to do it again. Yay. Good. So for you, let me give you
Teacher, can we actually try 2 times?
Sorry?
Can we actually try 2 times?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try it in the second time also then.
Okay. Saranya, do the word lajja. Lajja is to feel shy.
Saha lajjate.
Very good.
Tau lajjete. Te lajjante.
Very good.
Tvam lajjase. Yuvam lajjethe.
Yuvam
lajjethe.
Very good, very good. Correct.
Yuyam lajjadve.
Perfect.
Aham lajje. Avam lajjavahe. Vayam Lajjamahe.
Awesome. You did it.
Thank
Excellent.
you, Auntie.
My pleasure. Okay, Shreyas, let's do. You have more energy to do, right? Again, utsaha means to be enthusiastic.
Ah. Saha utsate utsate.
Utsahate. Ha is also there, right?
Oh, okay. Tau utsahete and te utsahante.
Very good.
Tvam utsahase. Yuvam utsahete. Yuyam utsahadhve.
Very good.
Aham utsahe. And avam utsahavate vahe. Vayam utsahamahe.
Correct. So that ho has not to be forgotten. Utsahe, utsahavahe, utsahamahe. Awesome. So we have completed now Atmanepad. So little bit of Shabda we remember, right? Namapada we climbed little. Now we climbed little of our verb aspect, Kriyapada. So this is the Vartaman Kal that we have completed. Present tense. Pathati, pathataha, pathanti. Pathasi, pathataha, pathasi, pathataha, pathatha. Pathami, pathavaha, pathamaha. Parasmepad. Vande, vandete. Vandate, vandete, vandante. Vandase, vandete, vandatve. Vande, vandavahe, vandamahe. It should be as easy and as natural to us handling the Vartaman Kal. So next, we are going to go one step higher of Namapad. And then we'll climb little bit of past tense. Then one more step of Namapad, then future tense. So like this, slowly, we will crawl and climb and reach up to one status to at least understand the Gita or the shlokas that we chant. Any doubts in today's thing? Okay.
No,
I'll
Auntie.
post. Oh, awesome. I'll post the homework for this so you can get more practice of the verbs. So whatever homework today I'm going to give is going to be of Atmanepad. So that list you need to keep separate of those verbs. Then when you come in next class, there is one homework that you have to do different. Is you have to make a separate booklet. Notebook is different. What you're putting all your notes and all that is different. But this is going to be a separate booklet. It can be one small booklet or I'll show you my booklet. So I have kept like this one thin, one booklet for this particular thing. In that, on the first page, you should write Shabda Rupavali. Okay? In the first page. And same booklet from back side, you should write Dhatu Rupavali. Okay? Then the homework is in the first page. First, when you turn the page, the first page, what you will write is.
Auntie, you told one word for the first page, Auntie. Can you tell?
Shabda Rupavali. Okay, I will write it over here. 1 minute. So shall I erase this board? 1 minute. I think I need to take a picture because this is a new lesson. So that I can keep it in the group. Okay. Now I'm free to erase.
Vashati, these were present tense for pulling or verb don't have.
We saw that, right? The verbs go. We saw that. Balika patati, balakaha patati, Ramaha patati, Sita patati.
So these are today's are pulling or because the saha and I'm a little confused.
My dear, Kriyapad doesn't go by linga is the answer. What did I say? Balakaha pathati, Ramaha pathati, Sita pathati, Balika pathati, everybody. So Kriyapad and Linga doesn't go together. Shabda and Linga are together. Kriyapada for everybody, same. Okay. So in the first page, first side, from front side, you are doing Shabda Rupavali. And from back side, you are doing Dhatu Rupavali. Okay. Then on the first page, first heading, on that red line heading, you will give heading Akaranta Pullinga Deva Shabdaha. Then, like that is the heading on that page. Then, what you will write? Ekvachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan. Then you will write Devaha, Devau, Devaha. We have finished this, right? So what we have finished, this is called, in this first column, you are going to write Prathama. So this is your margin. This is your red margin. And this is your page, that white portion. This is your heading. This is your page. This is your whole page. Okay. So this is the columns that you would need. These are the rows that you would do. And we are going to do Namapada. Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya. So next week we are going to see what is Dvitiya. So this is first page. Turn the page. Second page. Akaranta Napunsakalinga. What word you can take? Phala Shabda. Then what is in that Akaranta Pullinga Napunsakalinga? Phalam. Phale.
Auntie, for this we have to write only Pratham Purush, or we have to write Madhyama Purush and Uttama Purush?
Now this is like Dharani's question. Madhyam Purush, Uttam Purush comes for what, darling? It comes for Kriyapad. What is this? This is the Namapad. Okay. So Namapad is having Linga. So this is not having Madhyam Purush. This is not verb. This is not action. This is a Shabda. This is a Namapada. The Pratham Purush and all comes for Kriyapad. Kriyapad is Dhatu. So we'll go to the Dhatu Rupavali. This is the homework book that you have to maintain. Separate, clean, new booklet. This cannot be combined as your notebook and take any other notes and all. In this notebook, only Shabda Rupavali. Only what I have told should go into that notebook. And in the same sequence of what I am telling. So first page, Shabda Rupavali. Second page, Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. Turn that page. Leave that whole page empty. Go on to the new fresh page. Fresh page, put the heading. Akaranta Napunsakalinga. Phala Shabda. Prathama. Phalam, Phale, Phalani. Leave the rest because we have to do as we are going to progress. Okay. Next, turn the page. Third page. Akaranta Srilinga. What we are going to take? Mala Shabda.
Mala.
Then.
Male.
Mala.
Male, Malau.
Malaha.
Malo.
Malaha.
Malaha. Okay. Then next page, fourth page.
Ikaranta.
Ikaranta Strilinga. We are going to take Nadi Shabda.
Nadi.
Then
Nadya. Nadi.
Nadi.
Nadyau.
Nadyau.
Nadyah.
Nadyaha. Okay. So this is your, we are building up our notebook. This is your lifetime thing. Without this, Sanskrit will not exist. So this has to be most beautiful, most seriously done, most neatly done. No mistake should happen. You cannot scribble any other notes into this. Take it as okay, copying somebody's phone number, some calculation, nothing. This is only Shabda Rupavali, separate new notebook. This is going on, happening on one side. Then leave how many pages? How many I can ask you to leave after these 4? Because in between we have to write other things. In between you can leave 1, 2, 3. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe leave about 15 pages full. And after 15 pages, on a new page, so only first 4 pages you are filling for the homework. Then you are leaving 15 pages. Then on a new page, put a heading Sarvanam, pronouns. Okay, top. Then on that second line, you give a heading called as you give a heading, we'll start with Etat Shabda. Etat Shabda, Dakaranta Pullinga Etat Shabdaha. Okay. Dakaranta Pullinga Etat Shabdaha. In that, what we are going to write? Eshaha. Etau.
Etau, ete.
Ete. Leave the page. Go to the next. Dakaranta Strilinga Etat Shabda. Esha, Ete, Etaha. Next page. Leave the page. Go to the Napunsaka word. Etat.
Etat, ete,
Ete.
Etau.
Etani.
Etani.
Then, correct. Eta. So these 3 are over. Then next, Dakaranta. Again, go to Pullinga Shabda, Tat Shabdaha. Pullinga is what? Saha, Tau, Te.
Saha,
Okay.
tau, te.
Okay. Then next page, Strilinga. Sa, Te, Taha. Then next
Sa,
page,
te, ta.
Napunsaka Langa. Tat, Te, Tani. Okay. 6 are over. Then Dakaranta. Dakaranta Trishu Lingeshu Samanaha Asmat Shabdaha. Asmad. Trishu Lingeshu Samanaha means in all the lingas it is same. Who, I. I will not change as per a man will say different I and a female will say different I. No? I is I for everybody. So over here, Trishu Lingeshu Samanaha Dakaranta what? Asmat Shabdaha. Asmat Shabdaha. What is that?
aham,
Aham.
avam,
Avam.
avam,
Yava.
Vayam.
Vayam.
Vayam. Vayam. Then Dakaranta Trishu Lingeshu Samanaha. Asmad over Yushmad. Yushmad Shabdaha. In that what we are going to write? Tvam.
tvam,
Tvam.
Yuvam.
yuvam,
Yuvam.
yuvam,
Yuyam.
uyuyam.
Yuyam. Okay. This much is lot of homework to make the booklet. Initial only to form the pages. Then once it is done, you all will be entering. So next week when I'll teach Dvitiya, in all the pages the Dvitiya has to be filled. Then we go to Tritiya, then we go to Chaturthi. So what are we doing? What is this Shabda Rupavali? In English, what we say? I'm going from Singapore to, okay, Cochin, Singapore to New York, Singapore to wherever. So from and to, what are these prepositions?
Prepositions.
Correct. To, at, under, whatever you have to.
On, in.
Because that so what is it doing? It is linking your verb to your noun or a pronoun. It's a connection. Correct. So in Sanskrit, these connections are called as vibhaktis, and they are not separate verb, a separate word. They are embedded into the verb. So if I have to say from Singapore, so Singapurutaha, or the leaf has fallen from the tree, then vrikshat. So that vrikshaha we saw, na vrikshaha kampate. So that vrikshaha is now going to change forms. Vriksham will happen, vrikshena will happen, vrikshaya will happen, vrikshat will happen, vrikshasya will happen, vrikshe will happen. See, same vriksha, forms have changed. So these prepositions in Sanskrit, they form a suffix and they go and attach to that word. Now we say the shabdaha, right? So yushmad is the shabdaha, which is a dakaranta. But some suffix goes and attaches to it and it becomes tvam. Some suffix will go and attach to it to make it from you, in you, by you, for you, to you. So these suffixes are called as vibhakti. And that is the thing that we need to learn. So this means cases. So this prathama, what we have done is called nominative case. A nominative case means in a active sentence, it is the doer of an action. In a passive, he is not a doer. I am doing the action is done by me. Correct? Aham karta. And by me, I and me is different, correct? So in English also it has changed. By me it has, by I we don't say, correct? By me it has changed. The form of that word is changed. So maya kritam. So that aham, tritiya vibhakti is going to become maya. That we will see as it comes. But I just gave the flavor of what it is to have making this importance of this notebook. Because without that knowledge, you will not be able to conjugate a verb. So if something is feminine, it has a different conjugation. Something is masculine, it has a different conjugation. For maya and for sahataute, it is going to be different. Okay. So slowly we are going to learn. So this is first part of your notebook, which is starting from the front side, is your Shabda Rupavali. Last end, what you are going to do, we need only 2 pages for that. So your page, we wrote Dhatu Rupavali and Dhatu Rupavali, we wrote the heading and we turned the page. We need only these 2 pages. Okay. So now imagine the notebook is like this. So to keep it as a proportion, we need only so much of the. So on this side, you will write heading Parasmaipad. On this side of the page, you will write heading Atmanepad. On this, you will write Patha Dhatu. Then below you will write Vartamankal. And then you make your column. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ekvachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan, Pratham Purush, Madhyam Purush, Uttam Purush, Pathati Pat. And you leave the rest of the page free because Vartaman Kal, Bhavishya Kal, all that Bhut Kal, everything will come. Then in this Atmanepad, heading is Vanda Dhatu. And in that, what we are doing is Vartaman Kal. So then do Vandate, Vandase, make that. So this much notebook, you have to complete and come next week. So this is a crucial part of today's class, to have our Shabda Rupavali, Dhatu Rupavali book done by our own hands with full understanding. Because eventually before class, we are going to start something called as Ratanam. Ratanam means we have to keep on saying that. And like how you must have seen in Vedic schools, they keep on going back and forth repeating the things. So like this, we have to keep on repeating our Shabda Rupavali. So if we don't have this book, we won't be able to repeat it. So it is compulsory and most important to do it and come next week. Knowing is different. Having done is different. So understanding, you keep everything in mind and come, it's good. But the notebook has to be complete. Okay. Any doubts of Shabda Rupavali, Dhatu Rupavali?
Will you be
Varshaji, sorry.
quick one? Will you be able to like give the screenshot of what you just mentioned? Because is it possible, like if you have already a sample in your notebook, if you can share the samples?
No, because my notebook will have everything filled up, which
Okay.
will be confusing. So I can take screenshot of this only, of what is there on the board now. Otherwise, you'll have to watch the video again. So nothing is a rocket science. Everything is what we did as per in the sequence. Shabda Rupavali, we have started with Akaranta Pullinga, Akaranta Napunsakalinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga. Leave 15 pages, put Sarvanam heading. The Karanta Etat Shabda Pullinga Strilinga Napunsakalinga, the Karanta Tad Shabda Pullinga Strilinga Napunsakalinga, the Karanta Trishulingeshu Samanaha Asmat Shabda, the Karanta Yushmat Shabda. So 8 Sarvanama for the normal Shabdas. And then backside of the book. Parasmaipad, Atmanepad, Parasmai Patadhatu Vartaman Kal, Atmanepad Vanda Dhatu Vartaman Kal. That's all.
Simple.
Okay. Yes.
In Dhatu, we cannot classify it belongs to Paramaipad or Atmanepad.
We need to. That's why I told you Patadhatu is Varta Parasmaipad. And
by looking at the verb, cannot?
No, but not by looking at the verb. Now today I gave you the verbs. So by looking at that, anytime now Yacha will come, Kampa will come, Vanda will come, Saha, Spardha, whatever you did. Utsaha, Lajja, Kshama, all that is Atmanepad. This you came to know only today. Before this, by looking at it, nobody will know. Even learned people don't know by looking at it. Any new dhatu, you'll have to look into the dictionary which way it is. Is it a parasmaya? So looking at a dhatu, you cannot. But if given a form, from the form we can. Vandate is coming. And some unheard dhatu, it is there. God alone knows, some unheard. Then from the form you can. Looking at a dhatu, you cannot.
But the root verb, we cannot say that. Yes, understood.
You need to see the form of the dhatu to classify it into Atmanepad or Parasmaya.
Right, understand.
Okay. Okay, any more questions?
Just a quick question. So today we did this Vandate, Vandete, correct? In this, all of these base words are ending with halant, correct? Is that the pattern? Like, can we say that all the words which are ending with halant will follow this form?
No, not like that.
Okay.
Dhatu is a root word.
Okay.
And on the first day I said, this is only one exception where dhatu you write as a halanta, but you chant it. So patha dhatu, when we did patha tha, we wrote it as halanta.
Okay. Yes.
And all whatever examples I gave, all those were the mool dhatu is written as halanta but chanted as full. We don't say pat dhatu. We say patha dhatu.
Okay.
We don't say vand dhatu. We say vanda dhatu. But all dhatus are written in halanta.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any more questions?
That's one of the rules.
Okay, so let us end. Let us pray to God. Let there be no vignas in our class. It's very beautiful if we maintain the continuity. It's joyous actually. So hope, and luckily nobody came blank. All were very thorough in the revision, so it didn't take long, and we could progress quite a lot today. And we'll progress by His will and His grace further as well. Hari Om. Let's end the session. Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om, everyone. See you all next
Hari Om,
Wednesday.
Hari Om,
Hari
Hari Om
Om.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Hari Om Ashanti.
Hari Om, my
Thank you.
sweetie.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Ma.
Hari Om, my dear.
Hari Om, Varsha ji. Thank you and
Hari
good
Om.
night.
Good night. Thank you.